Queen's Flip and the whole Web and Nitty era and all that shit like that. When the nigga called, it was like uh oh, Queen's Flip was a store runner and allegedly he got like offended by it. It's not something that I'm surprised about. You know, Queen's Flip, he tries to have like a serious personality and he has it at times, but a heavy part of his personality is kind of being like a clown, kind of being like a jester, kind of being like a funny prank kind of guy. And I'm not saying that those guys are, not respected or not taken serious, but coming from a nigga who, at times, I was kind of like that. I understand people don't really respect it. I remember in middle school there was a dude in our middle school named Jumada, and I guess he ain't had no clout or nothing like that. So he came up with this brilliant plan, like, yo, look, I'm gonna be the prankster, goofy nigga, goofy clown nigga all year to kind of get my name up, and then the next year I'm gonna, swag it out, take it more serious. So seventh grade nigga was the biggest clown, whatever, biggest clown in school. He came back that second year on some trying to be fly shit. Then he got his name up. It worked for him. You feel me? It took a little bit of adjustment, but it worked for him. The only difference between Jumada and the Queen's Flip is that Queen's Flip is a grown ass man though. Like this is a grown 40 year old man, like 40. Well, I think that nigga like 35, but he looked like he about 45 or some shit. He could pass for like 50. But the store runner thing, I wouldn't be surprised if bro was a store runner. I don't look at Queen's Flip as like the heavy head, like I would say it like back in the day in New York, how like a heavy head busting nigga or a nigga who selling heavy bricks and nothing like that. I look at him as more so like a probably like cool with them or they took care of him because he had talent or whatever like that. I don't look at him as like no heavy street dude. It really ain't nothing wrong with that. Where it's fucked up about Queen's Flip, even when he bring up the web and nitty era, you could tell he one of them street glazing niggas. Like, oh, web and nitty, like one of them niggas that respect niggas heavily because they was in the streets, which to a certain extent, I mean, I do understand that, but I respect everybody the same, whether it's a street nigga, whether it's a janitor, whether it's a nigga who owner of a $1 million corporation, a nigga working at Wawa, PNC, a nigga who's a building builder, about the builder ass nigga. I respect all them niggas. Um, but the reality is that if Queen's Flip was a store runner, it's nothing really wrong with it. I guess there is a stigma to being a store runner. Even me not being the most serious nigga, I would never really be like a store runner. You feel me? Like I don't even see how that becomes like a thing. You feel me? I do understand, like, you're not gonna be a nigga that's just on the block hanging around niggas not doing nothing. I do understand that niggas can help. I'll run to the store for a friend. Like if it's something going on and they really need, like they don't got no car, like I'll run to the store for a friend, but it'll be somebody who I know but running the store for me. Like ain't no ego, ain't no we the biggest dogs attached. Like ain't none of that. And I think a lot of times with the black man, we got like a lot of ego when it come to that shit. Like everybody want to think that they like Alpo Martinez or some shit like that. Sending niggas to the store, having hella bricks, cracking niggas over the head, 10 bitches in the hotel room. The reality is, even niggas like Alpo probably done went to the store for somebody. You feel me? Even Alpo was really working under Rich and AZ at one point, trying to get on. You feel me? Alpo probably was a worker for them niggas till he got in position. You feel me? Alpo, he might have bust heads at one point, but there's a time when niggas got up on him. You feel me? Or he ran from niggas, or um, he might have had some of the baddest bitches, but it's probably been times that Alpo done had a few, war hogs or some shit like that in a hotel room. Like we, as black men, we always try to have this ego thing. Like, we got the biggest dicks in the world. We could never have a bad day. We shining brighter than others, but it's like, yo, we human at the end of the day. Every nigga done did like a favor from somebody or some shit like that. Now, of course, you don't want to be the nigga that's just hanging around. You like a do boy. You gotta love yourself, enough to not be that. But it's okay to run in your store from time to time for a friend, especially if they would run for you. Like now, calling a nigga a store runner, that is OD. But I do understand it though. But Digital Thugs, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.